You're not thinking of going back to your old ways, are you?
Is that such a bad idea?
Let the cops take these guys down. Sometimes the law works.
And sometimes it doesn't. These people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives and get away with it. They have alibis, money, lawyers, power. They have everything.
All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Justice doesn't knock on the door. Justice doesn't knock on the door. It kicks it in when the time is right. Let that sink in, chosen one. Because while they believed they could get away with everything they did to you, the universe has been watching silently, gathering evidence, waiting for the right moment to strike. And now? The walls they built to trap you are closing in on them. Their names are being written into the kind of story no one wants to star in, the one where the final scene ends behind bars. Now imagine this for a moment. Chosen one, they plotted, they schemed, they whispered in dark corners, thinking no one would hear. They thought they could take your life, your freedom, your peace. They tried to poison your name, bury your reputation, and leave you gasping for air. But instead of you falling, they're the ones sinking. It's like watching someone set fire to a house, only to realize they locked themselves inside before striking the match.
Ain't that some shit?
That's the kind of reversal the universe loves. Swift, poetic, and merciless. Here's a fact you should hold close. Over 90% of the time, people who think they've covered their tracks are undone by their own arrogance.
Wow.
They brag, they slip up, they trust the wrong person, they leave crumbs where they thought there was silence, and those crumbs, they lead investigators straight to the feast of their guilt. That's exactly what's happening now. The universe doesn't need your defense. It lets them incriminate themselves with every careless move. They thought they were hunting you, but really, they were writing the warrant for their own arrest. And thank you, chosen one, for being here with me in this space. Don't forget to pay this message back by simply pressing like and subscribe to help spread this message to more souls. It's the responsibility of all of us to spread the light.
Wow.
Thank you, chosen one, for being part of this mission. You are not just a listener, you're part of a force, a movement that can't be silenced. Now, back to the truth we can't ignore. They couldn't take your life, chosen one. They wanted to. Oh, they tried every trick in the book. Legal traps, backroom gossip, secret setups. But no matter how many times they came at you, the universe put a stop sign in their path. They couldn't touch your life, but here's the brutal twist. The universe can touch theirs instantly. And when that moment comes, it doesn't come slow. It doesn't warn. It flips everything upside down in the blink of an eye. One day they're laughing at you, mocking you, enjoying their freedom. The next, they're in handcuffs, cameras flashing, their secrets spilled all over the floor.
Gangstalkers.
Think about it. The same mouths that cursed your name will be forced to explain their own crimes. The same hands that tried to push you down will be chained at the wrists. The same feet that ran after you will shuffle in orange jumpsuits. This isn't just karma. It's the universe showing you, chosen one, that no weapon formed against you prospers for long. They thought they had immunity, but no one escapes when the universe decides the time has come. And here's the beauty in it all. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't need to chase revenge. You don't need to prove yourself. Their collapse is proof enough. Their downfall is the evidence. While you rise, they crumble. While you keep moving forward, they're stuck replaying their mistakes in the cold echo of a cell. The very people who once thought they could take your life will spend their lives knowing they couldn't even protect their own freedom. So buckle up, chosen one, because this isn't just about earthly justice, it's cosmic justice. It's bigger than judges, lawyers, or courtrooms. It's the universe writing the ending of a story they thought they were in control of. And the way this script is flipping, even Hollywood couldn't come up with a twist this perfect. The same stage they tried to drag you onto has now become the stage where their mask falls off, their lies, their games, their betrayals, exposed under the brightest light. They're going to jail, chosen one. And this time, it's not just about metal bars or prison walls. It's about the universe taking back the life they tried to steal from you and making them live with the weight of what they've done. Their freedom is ending where yours begins. This
Wow.
is not their victory, it's their sentence. And when the universe moves, no one can appeal. So, chosen one, are you ready to walk with me through this step by step? Because
And see, the thing about it, though, I don't want to be sitting here, like laughing. But there is the Bible scripture, though. The Bible says God said he will laugh at their calamity. That's what he said. Hold on, I'm gonna even find it for you. Hold on. All right. King James Version, Proverbs, chapter 1, 26 through 27. But I'm just gonna read. I read the whole thing. I read all three. But this is the verse. It's 26. This is the verse I'm talking about. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And I'll go home and read the rest. It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. That's Proverbs. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. You got to learn how to take the scriptures and make it make sense. And right now, with this gang stalking bullcrap, this scripture right here makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how they do. You outcasted. They mock. They laugh at you. They snickering. They smirking. That dumbass little kid shit. I can't believe they got me in like this kid game. It's like a kiddie game, yo. I swear. I'm surrounded by a bunch of fucking idiocracy ass kids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But anyway, didn't the scriptures also say, broad is the way that leads to destruction? And many, excuse me, and many gonna be on that road. And then narrows the way up to life. And there's only gonna be a few. So you wonder why you by your damn self. You know what I'm saying? That's why you by yourself, because there ain't gonna be too many people that's gonna be on the road that you going. We on that narrow road, player. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So, all of what they doing to you, all of what they done to myself, all of what they doing to all the people around the world, with this human trafficking and this piece of gate and all this crap with the cabal, sacrificing people. Y'all think Jesus Christ was the only sacrifice. Jesus wasn't the only sacrifice. They trying to sacrifice your monkey ass, ain't they? Okay then. Stop trying to put Jesus on the pedestal. This is what Jesus was snapping at the people for. Isn't it written in your word that you are gods? Stop trying to put me on the pedestal. I'm telling you, you God too. Now, I mean, this is what he was telling the Pharisees and the Sadducees and all the people that was questioning him. They trying to sacrifice everybody on the damn planet, even the dumbasses. They on their mind control. They don't even see it. It's like you got to look at the Gangstalkers as with the crabs or like lobsters that's in the water. What they hot boiling water? What they say, a frog is sitting in a boiling water. You can have the temperature at a medium and they don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? You putting these motherfuckers in hot ass water, they don't even realize they cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's like the cartoon like Bugs Bunny. What's for dinner, Doc? You know what I'm saying? They throw on the vegetation and everything inside the pot. You got the bunny inside the pot. The bunny don't even know it's him, right? You know what I mean? He for dinner. So it's the same with these dumbasses. They don't even know. Forgive them, Father, for what they know, not what they do. I thought you was reading the Bible. You ain't been reading shit. You been lying to your damn self, because you ain't lying to me. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let the video play so I can move on.
what you're about to hear isn't just a story. It's a revelation of how the universe flips the script on those who dared to come for you. Drop a comment below with the number 777 if you can feel it in your spirit that their time is up. that justice is already moving in silence. And listen closely. If you are truly a chosen one, you'll feel that pull inside you, urging you to stay until the very last word. Because every detail matters. Every twist in this message will confirm what you already know deep down. They couldn't take your life, but the universe can take theirs in an instant. So lean in, chosen one, because this isn't entertainment, it's confirmation. And now, let's begin. Number 1. They tried to delete a soul the universe refuses to erase. Erase me if you dare, but remember, ink stains are easier to wash away than destiny. Let that sit heavy for a moment, chosen one, because that's exactly what they tried to do to you. They wanted to treat your existence like a file on their computer. Highlight it, drag it, hit delete, and watch it vanish. They thought you were expendable, replaceable, forgettable. But here's the gut punch they didn't expect. You're not a file, you're fire. And fire doesn't disappear just because someone wishes it away. It spreads, it scorches, it lingers in the air long after the flames are gone. Now imagine this. A painter spends years creating a masterpiece, layer after layer of color, texture, and meaning. Then some arrogant vandal storms in with a bucket of paint, thinking one splash will erase centuries of craft. But instead, their clumsy strike only makes the true masterpiece shine brighter once it's restored. That's what your enemies did to you. They tried to cover, to smear, to ruin. But chosen one, what they really did was highlight the depth of who you are. Their attacks became the backdrop that made your survival look like art. You might ask, why did they even try so hard to erase me? And the answer is simple. They saw something in you they couldn't copy, something that scared them because it wasn't man-made, wasn't bought, wasn't faked. You carry what they'll never own, an essence the universe encoded into you before they even had the thought to hate you. They wanted to erase you, not because you were weak, but because your very existence screamed a truth they could never silence. You were built to last. Here's a brutal fact. Chosen one. Psychologists have studied this again and again. People who can't control you will try to destroy your reputation instead. Why? Because it's the last weapon of the powerless. They'll slander you, twist your words, create false narratives, and hope the crowd joins their chorus. But crowds are fickle. Lies don't age well. And when the dust settles, the truth stands unbothered, stronger than before. That's exactly what happened to you. They couldn't take your life, so they tried to bury your name. Yet here you are, breathing, thriving, louder than ever. They thought slander would be the knife, but it turned out to be their confession. Every whisper, every smear campaign only exposed their obsession with you. Because think about it, why spend so much energy trying to erase someone they claim doesn't matter? Why waste nights and schemes on a person they said was irrelevant? The truth is, their obsession proved your importance more than your silence ever could. Your survival became their mirror. And they hated the reflection. But here's the part they'll never admit. Every time you rose from the ashes, you proved they weren't fighting an ordinary human. They were fighting a force. You became a living contradiction to their lies. Your peace mocked their chaos. Your endurance mocked their cruelty. Your existence mocked their failure. And the more you endured, the more desperate they became. They weren't just fighting to erase you anymore. They were fighting to erase what your survival revealed about them. That they were weak, that they were cruel, that they were the villains in a story they tried to narrate as yours. Now listen to this, chosen one. When someone tries to erase a person the universe has stamped with permanence, they don't just fail, they self-destruct. It's like trying to cut water with a blade. The blade only dulls itself while the water remains. That's what happened to them. They sharpened their knives on you, but you didn't break. Their weapons boomeranged, and the scars they wished for you became the cracks in their own mask. Every lie was a breadcrumb back to their own guilt. Every scheme became a paper trail of their corruption. And this is the poetic justice they never saw coming.
Wow.
They thought they were building your coffin, but they were really writing their own sentence. They thought they were erasing you, but they were documenting themselves. They thought they were silencing your story, but they were publishing their downfall. The universe has a way of letting arrogance trap itself. And now, chosen one, they're the ones caught. They couldn't take your life, but the universe can take theirs in an instant. That's not revenge, it's balance. That's not cruelty, it's correction. Think of it this way. They tried to unplug your light like it was a lamp, but you're not plugged into them. You're plugged into the source that fuels galaxies. They don't have the power to dim you, no matter how many switches they flip. And now the same light they tried to cut off is exposing every shadow they live in. They thought they could erase you, but instead your glow is forcing the world to see them exactly as they are. That's the kind of justice no courtroom can provide. So let me ask you, chosen one, do you see it now? Do you see why they're terrified? It's not just about your survival. It's about what your survival says. It says they failed. It says they lied. It says their power was an illusion all along. And nothing terrifies a fraud more than the moment they realize their mask is slipping in front of everyone. That's where they are right now, panicking, crumbling, exposed. And here's the closing truth. They couldn't erase you because you were never written in pencil. You were carved in stone. You were sealed in permanence. And when someone fights permanence, they don't win. They shatter themselves. That's why they're facing consequences now. That's why the universe is closing in on them. They couldn't take your life, but now they have to live knowing the universe can take theirs instantly. No apology, no excuse, no cover-up will undo what's coming.
And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to stop it on that note. If you would like to hear more from this video, comment down below. We want to hear more, Day. We want to hear more, Day Bay. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I hope y'all holding it down. There's TIs out here. Just remember one thing. You ain't the only one going through it, player. This is a worldwide thing. Yeah, and everybody might not be getting targeted like you. That's true. But guess what? I'm going to tell you this. Somebody out there getting targeted way worse than you. So always look at it on that note. You know what I'm saying? You might think that you got the roughest life, the worst life or whatever. Trust and believe. There's somebody out there going through it even far worse. All right? There's a lot of shit going on in this world, player. All I'm telling you, man, you better go ahead, man, and whatever, like I said, you're going to need spiritual help. You're going to need that, player. You're going to need that. All right? What did Bobby Hemmings say? When the government come for you, you're going to need some more than that Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. You better go ahead and, call on some help. Call on some angels. Call on whoever you need to call on. Get some spiritual books. Stop being a little pussy and being afraid. All right? You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to dip and dabble into that dark side. You better. Because we in the dark world. And with that being said, y'all holla back. This DB Gangstalkers Simulation. I'm out this bitch.
We do not ask for the lives we are given, but each of us has the right to defend that life. I have fought to defend mine, and when the forces of darkness return, you shall know that I am out there, fighting to defend yours. I, descender of the demon horde. I, my father's son.